So today, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, released its 2026 hurricane season outlook. Storm Team 3 Chief Meteorologist Scott Roberts, you've been looking at the report for us. You're here to break down exactly what it means, and the numbers, well, it's a mixed bag.
It is close to normal, if not slightly below normal, which this is in line with what Colorado State said earlier in the season, and it's all because of El Nino developing. But here's the outlook from NOAA. The numbers, their forecast is a range between 18 and 14 named storms, three to six of those possibly becoming hurricanes, with possibly 1 to 3 major hurricanes. You can see the average in the middle column there, so these numbers are slightly below that and would be in line with what we experienced for 2025 in the Atlantic Basin. And this is also in line with the Colorado State University forecast, which their forecast is just a hair below normal. And it's all because of the development of El Nino as we head into the hurricane season. And we are expecting to be a strong El Nino, which helps to suppress tropical activity in the Atlantic Basin, end up with a lot of very warm water in the equatorial Pacific, usually slightly cooler than normal water temperatures in the Atlantic. But this season, actually, those temperatures should be just a hair above normal, but it's because of the El Nino being so strong in the Pacific that will help to counteract the parameters that would normally lead to slightly more activity, including weak low-level trade winds in this situation. So rising air happens in the Pacific with the very warm waters. You end up with sinking air over the Atlantic, so that's what would help to counteract the parameters that would trend normally for above normal season. Now, as far as the names this year, Arthur will be the first named storm this season. Rounding up the list is Wilford this season. So hopefully it is a quiet season, but remember, it does only take one storm for it to be a bad season at the local level. So now's the time to start thinking about your hurricane plan and start getting prepared for that possibility, because even on a quiet season, can end up with very strong storms. In fact, the last Category 5 hurricane to make landfall in the U.S. was Hurricane Michael back in 2018, and that was an El Nino season. For us today, we have lots of sunshine out there over River Street. 88 degrees is the current temperature. Feeling like 90 degrees right now at the Savannah Hilton Head International Airport. Looking at similar conditions across the region. Inland communities are a few degrees warmer. 92 degrees for Glenville and for Statesboro. The hot spots for this afternoon, when you do factor in a bit of humidity, it is feeling a bit warmer out there for most of us. Viper radar locally mainly clear for us around the Coastal Empire and the Low Country, more toward Middle Georgia and the Atlanta Metro. That's where we are seeing a few pop-up showers, a few thunderstorms, and those might be able to work their way into some of our western counties over the next couple of hours, but those chances are minimal, though they do increase as we head through the day. Friday, scattered showers and a few thunderstorms are possible for the afternoon. Temperatures will still warm into the upper 80s, if not lower 90s for many of us, and it looks like at this point we are going to be looking at higher rain chances moving in then for the weekend. So scattered showers and storms more likely for Saturday and for Sunday. Rain chances tapering off a bit for Memorial Day, but staying a little bit unsettled Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, with the rain chances now up to 30%. So Memorial Day weekend itself will feature high temperatures in the upper 80s to lower 90s, with those scattered showers and storms each afternoon in our area. So here's the setup around the southeast right now. This frontal boundary off to the north, not really going to be coming in our direction. A piece of energy over Texas will help to bring in more of this moisture, setting us up for those weekend showers and storms. For Friday, Vipercast indicates that we will have some of those showers and a few thunderstorms developing here and there, especially as we head into the afternoon hours. We'll have a strong southeasterly to southerly flow, so that will keep the storms moving from south to north, and we will have periods of heavy rain setting up at times, with, of course, more of an opportunity for that being the case as we head into the weekend, as more of that moisture comes in our direction. So somewhat stormy going into Memorial Day. As far as rainfall totals, we could see a few spots getting more than an inch, but widespread about an inch or so around the Coastal Empire and the Low Country. So as far as the 7-day forecast, scattered showers and storms as we head into the holiday weekend. Memorial Day, 89, the forecast high temperature, and those rain chances tapering off a little bit going into next week, with the temperatures warming into the lower 90s. Low temperatures staying very warm in the 70s. That's a check for your forecast for now. We'll have more coming up.